Monster High 2 coming to us on Nickelodeon and Paramount Plus just in time for Halloween. Director Todd Holland here to chat all about it. Thank you so much for your time today.
I'm super excited to be here. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Claudine, Frankenstein, and Dracula are all back, and this time it's sophomore year.
Absolutely. They're growing. Our kids are growing up.
Tell us a little bit about what we're going to see in the film. There's some new friends, some new powers.
Yeah, we're leaning into monster powers. That was a fan favorite, and it's so much fun to do. And in the first movie, Claudine learned to live authentically, and she ended up saving Monster High by doing it and making great friends, and actually changing Monster High for the better. So we decided in the second movie, the thing we had to go at right away and put in peril was this friendship. This trio, this Dracula, Claudine, and Frankie friendship. So we're picking up where we left off, where we wanted to threaten that friendship, that powerful threesome. We bump right into our own happy ending, where Claudine is finally loved and accepted, and she confronts the challenges of the real world challenges of peer pressure and personal conviction. And what is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. And she's going to make some really have to make some really hard decisions because Dracula is in danger.
Because no matter what music changes, what style of clothes changes, what trends change, these are all the situations that when you're going from grade school to freshman year to sophomore year, that threaten friendships and new friends and changing emotions. And these are all the things that people deal with, generation to generation.
Oh yeah, and that's what I love about these movies. These movies are all joy for me. Kid adventure movies is what I grew up on from 8 to 12. These movies, even like Scooby-Doo, Johnny Quest, Disney Sunday Night Movie, these movies shaped my whole worldview. I learned about heroism, courage, loyalty, sacrifice, friendship, and honor. And I may be naive, but I learned about life from these kid action movies. So I think there's real world lessons in here. And just like in Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, it's all Joseph Campbell stuff. It's the hero's journey. So I couldn't be happier.
And you talk about the hero's journey, and I'm sure, tell me a little bit about maybe some of the, the younger folks that come up to you and tell you, Monster High means something to them, or their parents get to watch it with them, but you probably get an older generation that says the Wizard did that for them as far as the connection.
It's all through social media, that I get that. But the Wizard, I get a lot of attention on the Wizard, which is really rewarding. Again, kid adventure movie. I was super dedicated to that movie. I poured my heart and soul into it, and until it came out on DVD and social media picked up on it, I didn't know anybody saw it. So it's been a revelation to me that I really did find my audience on that. And of course, Monster High is instantaneous affirmation because the kids who love Monster High are so active on social media. So yeah, I get a lot of praise for the characters. People love the characters, and that's what you come to Monster High for. The fact that you come to Monster High for the music and the characters. What I'm proud of is we've added a whole action, adventure, heroism element to this brand that I don't think was there quite originally, and to quite the degree we've done it.
It's not just that part too, but also dressing up for whether it's comic book conventions or getting ready for Halloween. Everyone posting their versions of these costumes. I just love seeing that on social media. That people really get into Monster High.
Yeah, it's really fun. The first movie, to see people imitating what we did in the first movie at Halloween that year, that was really exciting because we were aligning ourselves with the animation that wasn't out yet. So we're all trying, but we were allowed to do our own thing at times because humans can't wear everything an animated character can wear. So when we did our own thing and then people copied it later, and we raised the game on this next movie. The makeup is better, the clothes are better. We learned from the first one. The first one was hard because we were building a world from scratch, and now we learned how to build the world, and now we're able to refine it. So people are going to be pleased that everyone looks great, and there's lots of new Halloween ideas in Monster High too.
And here's the thing too, is that I am so surprised by everybody who puts on these costumes and posts them on social media, or if I see them at a comic book convention, because it's not I'm going to go to the store and see what I can buy. People spend months and months trying to recreate these looks.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, there's a lot of skill out there in the social media land. There's a lot of skill out there. People are willing to put in the time, and And that's the nature of fandom. You love these characters, you love this world, you want to step into it, and be a part of it. And I love that people do that.
I want to talk a little bit about your history with television, because you've been a part of so many of my favorite shows, whether it's Malcolm in the Middle or the Real O'Neills. But talk a little bit about that ensemble and bringing that, that ethic into, Claudine, Frankie, and Draculaura, because it's done so beautifully, and so many people, there's so many different characters, but you just do such a fantastic job, and I'm just such a big fan of your work.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Those are all shows I have very close to my heart. My whole thing's about joy. I tell everybody from day one, we have good jobs. Come to work to have fun and treat each other with respect, because we're growing old doing this together. And so that's my ethos. I express that to my crew and to my cast. And I'm blessed that I love young casts, and I'm blessed to have a young cast. Young casts are great because they don't have a lot of baggage. And so you kind of set the rules, and they came to work and they instantly loved each other. And it was just a loving world, man. I mean, and so I didn't have to push that hard. I mean, to make the company, the crew, and everyone feel included, that takes work every day. But the cast, Claudine and Frankie, they fell in love with each other during a Zoom chemistry read. And you could see, man, they popped. And then we brought in Draculaura, and she popped with them. And you go, oh, these kids are really, this is a good mix. And so I didn't have to fight to create that. They had it, they brought it, they feel it. And they're really in love with each other. The whole cast loves each other. And that makes everything easier, because these are hard movies. These are hard movies to make for them.
Awesome. Well, cannot wait to watch October 5th, Monster High 2 coming to Nickelodeon and Paramount Plus. And thank you for the reminder, because I got to go check out my DVD copy of The Wizard. I wore out my VHS copy, so I need a DVD copy.
There's the deluxe 30-year anniversary that Shout Factory made. So go buy the deluxe the DVD. It's a good one. There's lots of extras on there. The missing 1 hour is on there.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today, Todd.
Thanks so much, Rudy. Take care.
Thank you. You too.